Welcome to Landria on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an awesome life. Well, you haven't seen this in a while. Remember when I used to come back from CrossFit all sweaty and talk to you? Well, I ordered, too bad I don't get paid for these endorsements. I ordered a brand spanking new state-of-the-art Kaiser spin bike because in between my gym workouts and my runs outside, I decided if there's a day I don't want to go out, that I've got this bike right here. So I just did a 45-minute spin, and I want to talk to you about this because, this is like everything's one thing. And I want to share with you how you can access the manifesting power of the things that you want and how this works. We keep separating everything, and it's not. Every energy and everything you do is part of the whole, part of the one, part of your energy in particular, because you have free will and you get to make choices on how you personally get affected by it. That happens first, and of course, the rest goes out is shared by the universe. I just did another endorsement for something I won't get paid for. Spin Doctor is the music I listen to, and that is music. That is a vibration and a frequency that motivates me. It's not just him talking, it's the music that he chooses, which I love. In addition to the fact that he has this great British accent, and he's good at speaking. And he motivates me. There is a pace and a frequency in his speaking. There is a pace and a frequency in the music that energizes me because I'm not meditating, I'm spinning. After 43 minutes, I thought, dear God, let this be over. And I thought, oh, thank God we got done with a climb. And I thought, well, it's a 45-minute CD, so I thought, great, we've got, 2 minutes. Oh no. We were going to take a break and do the climb, the 3-level climb, all over again. Then I said, okay, I'm going to put 100% into this, right? Because I'm in the finish line. Don't you do that? You get that surge in the finish because you're almost done. That's a whole psychological energy. Now, there's a reason I'm sharing all this. This is all going to make perfect sense to you. You're going to go, oh my God. All right, hopefully you'll say that. So I put all in, and then he says, great, we're going to sit down. And then I'm thinking, this is our cool down. Oh no, then we do a sprint. And of course I do it. And everything is a psychological energy. That was the story I was telling myself, right? So there's the story that I tell myself that creates the energy that either motivates me or tells me I want to quit. I was telling myself a story, we're almost done, put 100% in. So I went for it. So the music, him, everything allowed me to finish. That is no different than anything in your life. So everything's a frequency. So if you're surrounding yourself with people who have a lower frequency, who criticize you and don't encourage you, that's going to really affect your storytelling, which then in fact tells you maybe to quit something or discourages you or a whole host of things. All the energy, frequencies, sounds, you're listening to the news, you're listening to those stories, you're tuning into that frequency. Music, what kind of music you're listening to. So I'm going to share yet another thing that I'm endorsing without being paid for, because I really love it. It's called The Musical Body. So before I did my spin class, these are chakra meditations, which is a frequency, a music for every chakra. Now, I always work on my heart chakra because when I get really busy and I have a tendency to tense up my upper body, so I have to relax and take deep breaths and make sure that I'm not getting, my muscles tensed up. So I do the heart chakra. So it's by, what's this guy's name? He's really good. He's got a great voice. David Eisen. So David Eisen speaks, I think this is on Hay House. the musical body. Now, there are many things out there. They have, this isn't the tone, this is actually like almost kind of a musical, it's a musical tone. It's very pleasant, and there's like for each one, it's I think like an hour. And it takes you on the frequency. Now, he studied this, and he actually healed himself through sounds, musical sounds, to heal parts of his body. He's one of those guys that, you're told you're never going to heal kind of thing. And he healed himself. He noticed that he played around with this on what frequencies each chakra was on, and then actually experienced the healing from it. That's how powerful everything around you is. That is how powerful every single thing surrounding you affects you. All right, I want you to really get this in your head, because we separate things. Well, that's music, or that's the news, or whatever. Everything is on a frequency that can heal you or can disrupt you, right? You saw the experiments with Hirimoto, is that his name? Sorry if I got that wrong, but is my mic on? The blessings to the water versus, swearing at it and saying nasty stuff. It's all ugly and black, and then when you bless it and pray over it, it's beautiful and crystal. That's what's happening in your body and everything that is around you, because you're part of that. The frequencies that motivate you, that you resonate with, the thoughts of other people and your own, which of course can create a story in your head. That story is a frequency that can take you down or up. Everything is resonating on a frequency. So I, of course, heard music, loved his voice. He was motivating. I was connecting on a high frequency there. And I told myself a story that I was going to be done. So my story in my head was, hang in there. You're going to be, wow, I'm really sweating here. Hang in there. You're going to be done in 1 minute. You're going to be really happy you put all in. And of course, another endorsement for Christian Dior, waterproof eyeliner. The bottom line is, be aware of everything. Like I shared with you a video of a walk that I took you on one of my walks, if you saw that. In order to clear out the clutter, I focus on sounds. You can do with smells too. But I focus on sounds because I won't judge sounds. I won't go, oh, that house, they need to mow their lawn, or whatever. If you're looking at stuff and you see things, you can be judgmental. For some reason, sounds, there's not much to judge, right? So I will focus on how many sounds can I hear, and I will listen to the birds, and I'll listen to how many different birds, and the breeze, and how it sounds going through the leaves, and the traffic way far off, and then maybe the train sound, and toot toot, whatever it is, the horn. Is it horn? All the sounds, and I become so engrossed in focusing on the sounds and hearing the beauty of it. So I start to resonate on that frequency instead of taking a beautiful walk and then going, okay, so I have to do this and this and this, and then I have to shoot that video, or I have to do even though I love what I do, you have to take a break and go into those places where you've got the sound frequencies. Now, I know you guys have some of those binaural beats and stuff. That's not my thing. It drives me crazy. So I'm not resonating with it. And the reason I get a CD is because if you listen to them on YouTube, they may not be exactly on that frequency when it's transferred over via somebody else's YouTube video, right? So if you get those sounds and the one that resonates with you, make sure you're getting the exact right sound. I know the Monroe Institute has some of these frequencies too, and you may be able to get those for free if you look online for that. They've done a lot of experimentation with that. Now I'm going to do a video right after this about everything's one thing and connecting to it and manifesting what you love. So we have to start with all of these ideas that absolutely everything, the thoughts, that's an energy too, right? It's not just the thought. The thought is an energy. It actually affects the energy in my whole body. Music, sound, what you're exposing yourself to other people's energies and frequencies. Energy has to be monitored at all times. Sometimes that means not being around negative energy, not being around negative news, negative music. If it, some of this music out there is just really negative, and along with the messages, why would you expose yourself to that when there's so much beautiful, beauty that you can listen to and harmonize with? Really watch that. And then we're going to go into the next video, which I think you're going to really love, and that is taking that to the next level of manifesting and how you can do that, the various ways that we can do it. It's really simple. All right? So you're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Resonate on that frequency, connect to it as many times as you can in one day, and watch yourself become calmer, clearer, and you start to connect to the higher frequencies. All things happen there. Namaste.